Bill Gates and the President of Brazil. It was confirmed today with the delivery of vaccines against the coronavirus that the President of Brazil signed an agreement with Bill Gates' plan to control the brain of Brazilians with special chips. The hypothesis of why this plan becomes very simple. They want all Brazilians to become zombies to be stupid, thus being easier to manipulate. As we can know that Bill Gates behind this, simple. He has money, that way he could pay Tesla to make the microchip that would be implemented in vaccines in the future. But why he wants to do that? Is it not obvious? With the approval of President of Brazil, he can test the chips that have the function of, in addition to turning people into dumb zombies, can know that we are thinking and be doing so. He always can know what's popular and what's not, thus being able to earn money from the stock exchange, always betting on the success of brands that people are frantically viewing.
I'm gonna talk about Area 51. It's not a fake news, but it's a kind of conspiracy theory. Area 51 is located on Edgeworth Air Force Base in Nevada, United States. The United States Air Force facility, commonly known as Area 51, is a highly classified remote detachment of Edgeworth Air Force Base. The base's current primary purpose is publicly unknown. However, based on historical evidence, it most likely supports the development and testing of experimental aircraft and weapon systems. What exactly goes on inside of Area 51 has led to decades of wide speculation. There are, of course, the alien conspiracies that galactic visitors are tucked away somewhere inside. Doubter says that the United States government is desperate to beat the Russians in the space race, faked the lunar landings with Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin acting out their mission on a secret film set, located, depending on the theory, either high in the Hollywood Hills or deep within Area 51. At the moment, Area 51 is still in secrecy and nobody knows what's happening there. That's it. Bye.
Good morning. Everybody must eat in 3 hours. It's really? Yes or no? Fake news. 22 hours each has become a rule after studies in the 90s.
Hi, this is the Big Bang Journal, and this night I'm talk about of Corona. Chinese scientists say coronavirus has made most of the infected male infertile. Chinese scientists, after many studies and many tests, they said then when the virus is detected can give us symptoms that speak, but if they enter in the bladder organ, it can cause cancer, and how this scientist said, it can make infertile. Of that 10 men who took the bladder organ, only one continues or normal. The others are not fertile and 3 got cancer after the virus. This news scared most the men, so the men are not working and are not leaving the house. This is the news. Thank you to watch the Big Bang Journal.
Good night and welcome to the Magno News, and today we're gonna talk about the fake news of chloroquine COVID-19. Review of study published on the MES website does not guarantee efficacy of chloroquine against COVID-19. A series of posts on Twitter made reference to a study recommending the yearly use of chloroquine to prevent COVID-19, and which was reported published on January 1 of this year in the scientific journal, the American Journal of Medicine. The same study was cited in a report of the Ministry of Health website and in a video column by journalist Alexandre Garcia, which was later published by President Jair Bolsonaro. The account of origin of the viewer belongs to Alessandro Loyola, figured stamped in the checks of agencies that fight false news.
Good night. My name is Victor, and this is the Journal of estão. And today we're gonna talk about the conspiracy theory, and this conspiracy theory is the man didn't reach at the moon. On July 20, in 1969, Neil Armstrong uttered the famous phrase, "A small step for a man and a big leap for humanity." Then he put this foot in a lunar surface. Half a century later, many people question this. Not the first, but the arrival at the moon. The man never there, and the image of event would be heavily created in a film studio by Stanley Kubrick, previously hired by NASA. In 1916, the United States has behind it the space her, and USSR had been the first power to put an artificial satellite, the Sputnik, a living being, a Laika, a human being, a Gagarin, and into the orbit and unit to make the first spacewalk, Leonov. To support the theory, Step 6 claimed the photographs show numerous errors. For example, they use US flag floaters, and it is possible at the moon that flag disappears in a photos taken by later missions. That there are most sources of lights inside the sun, and the technical team glass is reflected in a technical team of the movie. As with that, not enough, those who support this theory say Kubrick would have filmed this film, The Shining, with clues about this of secret or work of NASA. And this is my conspiracy theory. Thanks so much to watching, and bye bye.
Hi teacher, I will talk about globally. The richest people in the world use their money, finance, and manipulate the governments around the world. Your account is manipulated by, in truth, all the world is over their domain. All conflicts around the world exist to fill their pocket. The Syria Gulf War proved it. Globalism exists. Bye.
And now, one of the most common subjects. NASA posted a video informed a lady or march, as you can see in the video. Well, he also have this robot that is of right technology that is current analysis in space. Now, the question that this heavy shut up video is true or lie? Well, the video is true. NASA confirmed, yes, it's true. Will there be news there? Well, that is now stay with the Super Opera 6. Bye bye.